Hey, this past weekend, we talked about what would happen if we moved to Thanks Living Place. That's right. If you and I lived in just a place of grace and where we believed in thanking God and believing in being a thankful people, we struggle with that. We struggle with saying thank you sometimes, at least I do, because I have to admit I need somebody else. So this week, as it's Thanksgiving, I just want to challenge you to keep that in your mind all week long, that you need other people in your life. But if I could say one more thing about Thanks Living Place, all right, it's that be the one mentality we talked about this past weekend. Can you be the one that your first response is to seek God in the middle of any situation you have? Around here, it's one of our core values: pray first, ask questions later. That's what we tell everybody. If you'll pray first, ask questions later, it will always bring God into the situation. And it doesn't matter if you're one of the 10 lepers or if you're part of Judah that sees their battle is coming, or you're just a mom and you're having a bad day, or you're a dad and you're stuck in traffic. Put your hands up and say, well, God, I thank you that I get to sit in this car right now and I can lift my hands and I can praise you and I can thank you that you are good for me, that God, you have rescued me out of the dominion of darkness and delivered me into the beauty of your great life and love, and I'm doing so much better because of you. God, I thank you that I've been set free of all those bad habits, those old things that used to control my life. What are you thankful for? And begin to thank God. That's the beginning of your freedom and my freedom. And so be the one. Be the one that's always thanking God. Be the one that's always seeking Him. It reminds me of a story. I was reading this book in school. It's about a famous saint, okay? Her name was Saint Teresa of Avila. She really learned how to enter into the presence of God. And to this day, people are studying her lessons on prayer and how to seek God's presence. Well, it was wintertime in Spain. That's where she was from. And she was going to set up another nunnery, okay? She was a nun. And she was traveling. This is, 400 years ago, 350 years ago. She's traveling across the frozen ground of Spain in the middle of winter. And of course, it's in one of these wagons, something like a Conestoga wagon like we would have when we went to settle the West 150 200 years ago, okay? And the wheel breaks. She's out here, this little woman, and a small band of ladies going to set up, and the wheel breaks down. She shakes her fist at God and says, if this is how you treat the people that you love, I would hate to be one of the people that you don't love. And I love that because she understood that it is hard in this life. And there are days when it's just not easy to praise God. But she said, I'm still going to praise you. See, she understood that God was the source in her life. Be the one. Be the one like St. Teresa of Avila. Be the one like that leper that came back and fell at Jesus' feet this week, especially as we look at Thanksgiving. Be the one. Hey, God bless you. I love you.